The post pose estimation. First of all, what is a pose and what is the pose estimation? It is nothing but a problem of localization of the human key points. That that means in a daily life we are observing so many images and videos. Among those images and videos, we'll see different human being of their important key points like elbows, wrists, etc., etc. How they are moving, how they are, those points are located towards left, right, straight. Those the that estimation of that information is known to be a pose estimation. Suppose if you see in the left side the skeleton of the image of the right side, there are different interest points um, of a lady who is dancing there. Those points can be identified according to the um, key point interest. Like this is the project done by Kuko Key Points Human Pose Skeleton. Uh, Rendering the part is shown in right side, left side shown with some interest points information. For pose estimation, there are mainly three types of approaches. One is a holistic view, that means to identify according to joints position. Second one is local view, that means by basing on body parts. Third one, by combining both global and local information with the both local and global information. That means both body parts and joints position. Suppose if you see one example, while couple is moving, multi-person pose estimation. In this process, first the both the humans are to be identified. That means the bounding box, by identifying the man is identified with green color bounding box, and women is identified with red color bounding box. After that, the interest points are calculated and their pose is estimated. This is known to be a top-down approach. So RMPE example is RMPE like example. The same example can be done. That means the pose of the people can be identified by a multi-person pose estimation with using a bottom-up approach. That means first the interest points are to be calculated. Here there is no need of any localization. That means getting of the bounding box is not necessary in this case. So once the identified the interest points, then those interest points can be joined so that the pose of the human can be estimated. This is example is open pose. So there are some devices in the market like Kynet, which is released by Windows, Microsoft versions. So using on that device, we can calculate the hue, pose, and the depth of the images also. Depth in the sense, suppose if you see there is some uh, there are some peculiar images whose depth is to be known, like recently. There are some temples, temple of series of in the temples. There are some series of stands are there. Those information we are can be estimated by using a depth. That means the device so-called Kinet with some sensors. Here the here pose can be estimated from the depth of the images. Here their important steps are 3, 4, and 5. That means first the hardware capture the depth of the image, then software will take part about the estimation of the pose. Step 3, 4, and 5 are the important things in such a case. So there are you when you can if you can able to identify the pose of a we can able to identify pose of a human which can be reflected in several applications whether the person is fallen down or sick, or that means in elderly people we can monitor the elderly people's gestures basing on this principle. Um, and in a security purposes in airports, uh, railway stage, police signals, etc., etc. In a suppose basing on gestures, we can learn the dance practice activities from the robo like instructions. Robo can teach you a dance. And the sports also, how the movement of the hand and the leg to be done while you are practicing or learning a sport. That means a robo can teach you how to play some uh, tennis or other sport. Security and surveillance, there are lots of applications. And we see there in recent days, we are seeing that augmented reality, AR, and virtual reality, VR. In both the cases of augmented reality and virtual reality, the motion, the pose estimation has a good role. So instead of manually programming robots to follow the instructions, we can do the skeleton programming and perform how the robot has to be do. And the applications like AR and VR, as I told you earlier. How in the first you see there are some examples, action recognition, and we can have the clothing parsing. That means how the if you wear that particular cloth, how it will be. You can see virtually, not by real. That is a virtual reality application of virtual reality. Suppose if you are purchasing something from the Amazon like products, you can before only you can check how it fits exactly. Suppose if you are buying some branded shirt, if you wear it, how it will be looks, you can see without wearing. And human tracking, activities of the human can be tracked by using this pose estimation. And you see the fourth one is a best example for virtual reality. You can play a game virtually, um, virtual game like Pokemon Go. You all know about Pokemon Go game, which is a best example for augmented reality. And augmented reality indirectly basing on pose estimation. You can do a lots of applications with pose estimation. The data sets are available. You can work with Python OpenCV packages along by using these data sets. One is leads sports pose data sets and the MP2 human pose data set and the VGG human estimation data set, etc. etc. And there are lots of links available in internet. These are the few GitHub pages. You can download the respective um, IPYNB file, and you can try basing on the available data sets to estimate the pose. I think I tried all these four by running with Jupyter Notebook. The results are also working properly. You can try as a student. You can try the basing on these data sets. You need to download some of the data sets and apply this information so that the pose of a person can be identified. Pose in the sense, suppose if you move left, the icon, the estimated part also, the interest points are also moving so that the gestures can be identified. So first of all, pose estimation has several applications like AR and VR, augmented reality and virtual reality.